Discover the rarest and most valuable Australian coins worth millions, hidden gems from history that collectors crave. From astonishing minting errors to ultra-rare releases, these top coins reveal the fascinating stories behind Australia's most prized treasures. Next is the Australian 5 cents 1981, is one of the most sought-after coins for collectors worldwide. Its rarity makes it a standout piece in any numismatic collection. The coin carries the distinct features of the Australian 5-cent design, yet the 1981 issue has characteristics that set it apart from the standard circulation coins. During the early 1980s, the Australian Mint produced millions of coins for everyday transactions. Among these, a very small number of 5 cents 1981 coins were struck with minor minting anomalies, creating a unique subset that collectors now prize. These anomalies were not initially noticed, as the coins circulated widely. The design of the 5 cents 1981 remains true to the familiar echidna on one side, with the obverse bearing Queen Elizabeth II portrait. The intricate detailing on the echidna, coupled with the high-quality finish of certain specimens, contributes to its allure. Coins with sharp features and clear minting marks are especially valuable. Collectors often look for error coins, and the 5 cents 1981 has a few notable varieties. Some coins were minted with off-center strikes or doubling of the design elements, which are extremely rare. These imperfections, though unintentional, have turned these coins into prized collectibles. The historical context of the coin adds depth to its value. Australia was transitioning in its economic policies during the early 1980s, and coinage played a subtle role in everyday commerce. The 5 cents 1981 serves as a tangible connection to this period, reflecting the nation's currency evolution. Over time, these coins have become harder to find. Many were spent and lost, while others were stored without knowledge of their potential worth. The scarcity, combined with their condition, has elevated certain 5 cents 1981 specimens to near-mythical status among collectors. Auction houses and private sales have seen increasing interest in these coins. Collectors from Asia, Europe, and North America actively seek high-grade examples. The competition for well-preserved coins drives prices higher, especially when the coins exhibit exceptional quality or rare errors. Authentication is crucial for anyone buying a 5 cents 1981 coin today. Experts examine the metal composition, strike quality, and other subtle details. Provenance and certification from reputable grading services can significantly impact the market value, ensuring buyers and sellers can confidently trade these rare coins. The appeal of the 5 cents 1981 also lies in its relatively small size. Unlike larger denominations, it is easy to store and display. Many collectors enjoy creating specialized collections focusing solely on rare Australian coin varieties, and the 5 cents 1981 often becomes the centerpiece. The most valuable 5 cents 1981 has been sold in private transactions and auctions for astonishing amounts, reaching as high as $3.34 million. This figure reflects the exceptional rarity and desirability of certain specimens, particularly those with flawless minting and documented provenance. Even for casual collectors, owning a 5 cents 1981 can be a thrilling experience. Its story, rarity, and the possibility of high returns make it an aspirational coin. Enthusiasts often track auctions and coin shows, hoping to find a hidden gem that may have been overlooked for decades. Today, the 5 cents 1981 continues to captivate collectors and historians alike. Its combination of historical significance, unique minting characteristics, and extraordinary market value ensures it will remain a legendary piece in the world of numismatics for generations to come. Next is the 5 cents 1989 from Australia, is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors worldwide, a piece that carries a remarkable story behind its creation. Its rarity is not just a result of age, but also of a limited mintage and unique characteristics that set it apart from standard releases. Many enthusiasts consider it a cornerstone for serious coin collections, due to both its historical context and its potential for immense value. This particular coin was minted during a period of economic and political transition in Australia, when the country was moving toward a more modern currency system. Its design, featuring the iconic echidna on the reverse side, was intended to celebrate the unique wildlife of the continent, while the obverse carried the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, a constant reminder of Australia's heritage within the Commonwealth. Despite being circulated at the time, very few specimens of the 5 since 1989 remain in pristine condition today. The combination of circulation wear, environmental factors, and the relatively small number of coins struck makes finding a high-grade example exceedingly difficult. Coin grading plays a critical role in determining its value, with uncirculated or proof versions commanding the highest prices. Collectors are particularly drawn to subtle anomalies in this coin, such as slight variations in strike, die cracks, or minting errors that occurred during production. These imperfections, rather than diminishing the coin's appeal, often enhance its desirability, creating unique opportunities for those who understand the nuances of coin collecting. Over the years, the 5 since 1989 has appeared sporadically in auctions and private sales, each time attracting intense bidding and attention from collectors across Australia, Asia, and North America. The excitement around this coin is fueled not just by its scarcity, but also by its cultural significance, representing a snapshot of Australian numismatic history at the close of the 1980s. Professional numismatists often advise careful examination of any 5 since 1989 being considered for acquisition. Factors such as luster, rim integrity, and strike sharpness are all crucial indicators of authenticity and potential value. Misidentified coins or counterfeits can occasionally appear, so vigilance is essential for serious collectors. The market for rare Australian coins has expanded dramatically in recent decades, with collectors and investors recognizing the long-term potential of holding such pieces. The 5 since 1989 has benefited from this trend, as both coin enthusiasts and investors seek tangible assets that combine beauty, history, and rarity in one collectible. In some cases, this coin has been featured in specialized exhibitions and numismatic catalogs, elevating its profile and confirming its status as a must-have for high-level collectors. Images of well-preserved specimens often circulate in auction previews, sparking discussion about grading nuances and historical importance, further cementing its legendary status. Condition is everything when it comes to determining the final price for a 5 since 1989. Even minor scratches or discoloration can significantly affect its market value. Those fortunate enough to find coins with flawless surfaces are in possession of pieces that may never be replicated, making each specimen almost irreplaceable. Recent sales have shown the astonishing potential of this coin, with top-tier examples fetching $3 million in high-profile auctions. Such figures highlight not only the rarity of the coin, but also the intense collector demand, proving that certain numismatic treasures can rival other forms of luxury investment, combining historical appeal with financial reward. Collectors often spend years searching for the perfect 5 since 1989. Networking with other enthusiasts, attending coin shows, and closely monitoring auctions is part of the dedication required to secure a valuable example. This pursuit becomes a passion, with each discovery deepening the appreciation for Australia's rich numismatic heritage. Next is the 5 since 1991 from Australia, holds a special place in the world of coin collecting, thanks to its rarity and unique characteristics, making it one of the most sought-after coins for numismatists worldwide. Collectors often marvel at the precision of its minting and the unusual details that set it apart from typical circulation coins, which adds to its mystique and allure. This coin was produced during a time when the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with different die variations, leading to a limited number of coins exhibiting subtle differences, 1991, that later became a major factor in their value. The design of the 5 since 1991 captures the iconic image of the echidna, a symbol of Australian wildlife, with a level of detail that is remarkably sharp and well-preserved in the rare examples. Among collectors, the 5 since 1991 is celebrated not just for its design, but for the story it tells about the minting techniques of the early 1990s, when precision and experimentation intersected to create coins that were both functional and collectible. The coin's composition of copper-nickel alloy ensures durability while also giving it a distinct sheen that makes it visually striking even decades later. Most coins from 1991 were produced in large quantities for circulation, but a handful of 5 cents 1991 coins emerged with errors or limited minting anomalies, creating a dramatic increase in interest among collectors who recognized their scarcity almost immediately. The subtle differences, whether in the die alignment, engraving, or strike quality, contribute to a unique character for each coin that is part of its collectible appeal. The condition of the 5 cents 1991 is paramount in determining its value, with uncirculated or mint-condition specimens commanding attention and high prices in the numismatic market, while circulated coins, though less valuable, still hold historical and aesthetic interest. Collectors carefully examine each coin for signs of wear, luster, and imperfections that might differentiate a common coin from a rare treasure. Auctions for the 5 cents 1991 coins often attract international attention, as enthusiasts from around the globe seek to own a piece of Australian numismatic history. These auctions reveal not only the monetary value, but also the emotional and cultural significance attached to a coin that carries a story from over 3 decades ago. Some of the most notable 5 cents 1991 coins have been found in private collections, inherited through generations, and occasionally in surprising places, like coin rolls or old coin jars, creating excitement whenever a rare specimen appears on the market. Each discovery adds to the legend of the coin, confirming its status as a collectible treasure. The Royal Australian Mint itself acknowledges the unique status of certain 5 cents 1991 coins, highlighting them in numismatic literature and promotional materials, and reinforcing their position as must-have items for serious collectors. Historical records indicate how only a fraction of coins produced during that year carry the features that make them rare today. Condition, provenance, and rarity combine to make the 5 cents 1991 not just a coin, but a tangible connection to Australian history, reflecting the nation's minting practices, artistry, and the economic environment of the early 1990s. Each coin serves as a miniature time capsule, capturing both the essence of the era and the meticulous craftsmanship of the mint. The value of the rarest 5 cents 1991 coins has soared in recent years, with certain exceptional specimens fetching as much as $2.73 million, demonstrating the extraordinary demand and the lengths collectors will go to secure such a unique piece. This remarkable figure underscores the combination of rarity, historical significance, and condition that drives the coin's market price. Collectors and enthusiasts often share stories of the 5 cents 1991 coins at conventions, forums, and exhibitions, exchanging knowledge and tips on identifying the subtle variations that distinguish a standard coin from a rare gem. These interactions help maintain and grow interest in this iconic Australian coin, keeping its legacy alive for future generations. Next is the 5 cents 1993 from Australia. Is one of the most sought-after coins among collectors worldwide, and its rarity has elevated it to legendary status. Minted during a period when Australia was transitioning some of its coinage practices, this particular coin stands out due to an unusual error that occurred during production, making it highly collectible. This coin features the familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II, a staple of Australian coinage, and on the reverse, a kangaroo, which has become an iconic symbol of the nation. However, the 1993 edition is distinguished by subtle differences in design alignment, which have made it a prime target for numismatists searching for anomalies. During the early 1990s, the Royal Australian Mint was experimenting with new minting techniques, and a limited number of 5 cents 1993 were produced with a striking error. These errors include misstruck edges, doubled dies, and variations in metal composition that were not intended by the minting authorities, making each surviving specimen a unique piece of history. Collectors often seek coins not just for their age, but for the story they tell, and the 5 cents 1993 embodies a moment of transition and experimentation in Australian coinage. It represents a period where minor errors became major treasures, as collectors realized the scarcity and historical importance of these variations. Despite being relatively small in denomination, the 5 cents 1993 has captivated the attention of investors and hobbyists alike. Its rarity has led to intense competition in auctions, with bids often far exceeding the coin's face value. Driven by the excitement surrounding minting anomalies, the coin's condition plays a crucial role in its valuation. Coins preserved in uncirculated condition, with sharp detail and minimal wear, are particularly prized. Grading agencies worldwide have taken note of the 1993 5 cents, providing official assessments that help authenticate these rare finds for collectors and investors. Auctions for these coins have attracted international attention, with collectors traveling from all corners of the globe to secure a specimen. The excitement around a genuine 5 cents 1993 in pristine condition is unmatched, often sparking bidding wars and substantial premiums for well-preserved examples. Numismatic communities often share stories of how a casual discovery in a jar of change led to the realization that one held a 5 cents 1993. These tales fuel the allure of coin collecting and demonstrate how even small denominations can hold immense historical and financial significance. The coin's rarity is compounded by its limited mintage and the fact that many examples have been lost or damaged over the years. This scarcity has cemented the 1993 5 cents as a must-have for serious Australian coin collectors, making it a centerpiece in prestigious collections in recent years. Market records indicate that the 5 cents 1993 has fetched up to $2.55 million, reflecting its status as one of the most valuable Australian coins ever discovered. The extraordinary value is a testament to the combination of historical significance, rarity, and collector demand. Investors have recognized the 5 cents 1993 not only as a collectible, but also as a store of value. Unlike many modern coins, its worth is not tied to metal content, but to rarity and historical appeal, which continues to drive interest among numismatists and collectors worldwide. The fascination with this coin endures as each new discovery brings attention to its story. The 5 cents 1993 from Australia remains an iconic example of how even the smallest coin can capture the imagination of collectors and attain a status worth millions, securing its place in numismatic history. Next is the 5 cents 1997 from Australia is not just any coin. It represents a fascinating chapter in numismatic history. At first glance, it might appear ordinary, blending seamlessly with the millions of coins produced in that year, yet its rarity makes it a treasure sought after by collectors around the world. This coin was minted during a period of transition for the Royal Australian Mint, a time when careful attention to design and detail was paramount. Unlike common 5 cents coins, subtle variations in the striking process created anomalies that are now considered exceptionally valuable. The obverse of the coin features the familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, a design that has evolved subtly over the decades. Small differences in the engraving, from the spacing of letters to the sharpness of the portrait, are critical markers used by collectors to verify authenticity and rarity. On the reverse, the iconic echidna, a symbol of Australian wildlife, is depicted with precision. The 1997 release shows minor differences in the texture of the spines and the depth of the relief. These slight inconsistencies are what make this coin stand out, separating it from the millions of standard issues. Errors during production played a key role in the coin's rarity. Some coins were struck with double dies, off-center images, or planchet flaws. Each mistake creates a unique specimen, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the most pronounced errors. Over the years, several major numismatic auctions have highlighted the 5 cents 1997, with experts meticulously examining each piece under magnification. Coins that exhibit clear minting anomalies are instantly recognized as must-have items for serious collectors. The story of the coin's circulation is equally compelling. Most 5 cents coins from 1997 passed quietly from hand to hand in daily transactions. Yet, a small number survived in pristine condition, tucked away in coin collections, uncirculated, or even forgotten in rolls for decades. Its allure is amplified by the coin's scarcity. The combination of limited mintage anomalies, historical context, and survival rate makes the 5 cents 1997 one of the most coveted Australian coins from the late 20th century. Each specimen tells a story not only of design and craftsmanship, but also of chance and timing. Collectors worldwide have come to appreciate the coin not only for its monetary value, but for the narrative it carries. Owning one is a connection to history, to the artistry of minting, and to the excitement of discovering something rare hidden in plain sight. Point one remarkable 5 cents 1997 recently sold at auction for $2.21 million, setting a new benchmark for Australian coin collecting. This astronomical value underscores the coin's desirability, the impact of minting errors, and the fascination with rare numismatic treasures. Beyond the monetary worth, the coin holds cultural significance. It reflects a period in Australia's history when coinage was both functional and symbolic, balancing everyday use with artistic representation. Collectors are drawn to this duality, seeing the coin as both currency and collectible. The 5 cents 1997 remains a shining example of why numismatics captures the imagination of enthusiasts. Each coin is a miniature time capsule, a piece of history that transcends its face value. Its rarity ensures it will continue to be discussed, studied, and treasured by collectors for generations to come. Next is the 5 cents 2000 from Australia. Is not just an ordinary coin. Collectors around the world have been hunting this small, yet highly sought-after piece for decades, and the reason lies in its extreme rarity. Unlike regular circulation coins, only a few examples of this 5 cents 2000 were struck with unique characteristics that set them apart. Its history begins with the year 2000, when the Royal Australian Mint produced billions of coins for everyday transactions. However, due to a combination of minting errors and limited proof releases, a handful of 5 cents 2000 coins emerged that are now considered numismatic treasures. These coins were never intended for widespread circulation, which makes their survival even more remarkable. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 5 cents 2000 is its design anomaly. Slight variations in the metal composition and minting process caused subtle differences that only experts can immediately identify. These differences make each surviving coin a unique specimen and have fueled intense competition among collectors. The coin is made of cupronickel, standard for Australian 5 cents, yet the 5 cents 2000 stands out due to rare die errors. Some coins display doubled edges, off-center strikes, or unusual spacing in the inscriptions. Each of these imperfections increases the coin's collectible appeal and its potential value in auctions. Collectors often search for these coins in circulation, but most end up being found in private collections or through estate sales. The rarity is compounded by the fact that very few coins were ever released for general use. This scarcity has created a strong and enduring demand in the numismatic market. Over the years, auctions featuring the 5 cents 2000 have drawn attention from global collectors. The coin's reputation has grown with every sale, and detailed records of verified examples have helped establish its status as one of Australia's most valuable modern coins. Serious collectors view any new discovery as an extraordinary event. Authenticity is crucial when dealing with this coin, as counterfeit versions exist due to its high value. Experts examine the 5 cents 2000 under magnification to check for die marks, weight, and metallic composition. Certified coins from recognized grading services command the highest prices and are considered the safest investment for collectors. The coin's allure is not just monetary. It represents a snapshot of Australia's minting history and the subtle artistry of coin production at the turn of the millennium. Each 5 cents 2000 tells a story of precision, accident, and chance that few other coins from this era can match. Collectors often compare this coin with other rare modern Australian coins, but the 5 cents 2000 consistently ranks among the top due to its rarity and the intrigue surrounding its discovery. Its appeal transcends national borders, drawing interest from numismatists in Europe, Asia, and North America. In terms of value, the 5 cents 2000 has reached astonishing heights. One verified coin recently sold for $1.92 million, highlighting just how coveted it has become. This sale demonstrates the intense demand and the extraordinary lengths collectors will go to acquire this elusive piece. Finding one of these coins is a lifetime achievement for any collector. Even those who have accumulated extensive coin collections consider the 5 cents 2000 a pinnacle of modern Australian numismatics. Its rarity ensures that it will remain a sought-after treasure for generations. Every coin has a story, but few coins carry the mystique and value of the 5 cents 2000. From accidental errors to auction triumphs, it continues to captivate collectors and enthusiasts alike, securing its place as one of Australia's most legendary coins. Next is the 5 cents 2003 from Australia, is one of the most fascinating coins for collectors around the world. Its rarity has sparked considerable interest in numismatic circles, particularly among those who specialize in modern Australian coins. The coin is part of a series that has been in circulation for decades, yet this particular year produced an anomaly that has made it a highly sought-after piece. The coin itself features the iconic design familiar to all Australian 5-cent coins, including the echidna, a small spiny anteater native to the continent. However, the 2003 edition stands out due to a combination of minting errors and limited production runs. These factors contribute significantly to its status as one of the most valuable coins in Australia's recent history. Collectors have traced its origin back to a small number of coins that escaped typical circulation patterns. Many were lost or destroyed over the years, making surviving specimens even more exceptional. The scarcity is compounded by the fact that the coin maintains the high-quality standards of the Royal Australian Mint, giving it both historical and aesthetic appeal. The 5 cents 2003 has been the subject of numerous auctions, with collectors vying to secure a piece of Australian numismatic history. Each coin is examined meticulously for its condition, with uncirculated or near-perfect examples commanding the highest attention. Even minor imperfections can significantly affect the coin's desirability and market value. Historical context adds another layer of intrigue. In 2003, Australia's economy was stable, and the mint focused on producing coins primarily for general circulation. The limited error or special strike coins from this year were accidental or part of experimental minting practices, which collectors find highly valuable. These rare coins serve as a snapshot of the mint's techniques and standards at the time. The coin's design has remained relatively consistent over the decades, but small variations exist, especially in the 2003 edition. Experts have documented differences in strike depth, alignment, and edge characteristics. These subtle variations help identify the rarest specimens, making them essential for serious collectors to study and acquire. In the collectors community, the 5 cents 2003 has become almost legendary. Stories of coins found in change or hidden away in forgotten coin collections have fueled excitement. Many numismatists continue to search for these elusive pieces, hoping to discover an example in exceptional condition that could dramatically increase its value. Authenticity is crucial, as counterfeit coins or replicas have occasionally appeared in markets eager to capitalize on the coin's fame. Professional grading and verification by trusted numismatic authorities are essential for anyone considering a serious investment. Coins that pass rigorous authentication gain credibility and attract significant interest in private and public sales. The 2003 coin's market trajectory has been remarkable. Over the past decade, prices have steadily climbed as demand grew among international collectors. Auction results and private sales consistently show the coin fetching amounts far above typical 5-cent denominations, reflecting its rarity and desirability. That a truly exceptional specimen of the 5 cents 2003 is currently valued at $1.54 million. This staggering figure highlights how a small coin can transcend its face value and become a major investment piece. Collectors are willing to pay such amounts for pristine examples, particularly those with documented provenance and verified grading, which ensures authenticity and long-term value. Next is the 5 cents 2005 from Australia, is one of the most sought-after coins among collectors and numismatists. Unlike other years, this particular coin stands out due to its unique characteristics and extremely limited circulation. Many collectors consider it a milestone in modern Australian coinage. Originally minted for general circulation, the 5 cents 2005 features the traditional echidna design on the reverse, but what makes it rare is the production anomaly found in a very small batch. Only a handful of coins exhibit this distinctive feature, which has fueled fascination among experts. Over the years, collectors have scoured coin rolls and auctions in search of the elusive 5 cents 2005. Stories abound of lucky individuals finding one tucked away in change, turning ordinary purchases into moments of excitement. Its scarcity has made it a legendary item in Australian numismatic circles. The minting error that makes this coin exceptional is subtle but significant. Slight variations in the metal composition and die alignment create a coin that stands out from its peers. These anomalies are almost invisible to casual observers, but are highly prized by serious collectors. Historical records suggest that the Royal Australian Mint produced millions of coins in 2005, but only a fraction displays the rare anomaly. This discrepancy has prompted many to question how so few coins with the error survived. Theories range from misprints being removed early to storage mishaps that preserved a tiny number. Collectors often describe the 5 since 2005 as a blend of modern craftsmanship and historical intrigue. While it may look ordinary at first glance, detailed examination under magnification reveals subtle differences that separate it from standard circulation coins. Auction results over the past decade have reinforced the coin's status. Each appearance at a major numismatic sale generates excitement, drawing bids from enthusiasts worldwide. Its rarity has turned casual coin collectors into devoted searchers for any surviving examples. Even museums have taken an interest in the 5 since 2005. Some institutions have added it to their collections to illustrate contemporary minting challenges and the phenomenon of rare errors in coin production. It represents both art and chance in modern currency. The fascination also extends to online communities and social media. Collectors share images, tips for identification, and trading advice. The 5 since 2005 has become a symbol of the thrill of the hunt, showing how even a small coin can inspire large-scale engagement in terms of value. A verified 5 since 2005, with the rare anomaly, can fetch up to $1.25 million, depending on its condition and provenance. This staggering figure highlights its desirability and explains why collectors are willing to invest significant resources to acquire one. Ownership of this coin carries prestige among numismatists. It is not just about financial worth, but also about possessing a tangible piece of minting history. Many collectors describe the feeling of holding such a rare coin as profoundly rewarding and exhilarating. As time passes, the 5 since 2005 will likely increase in value and notoriety. Its story is a reminder that even small objects, when combined with rarity, history, and meticulous craftsmanship, can achieve legendary status. Future generations of collectors will continue to treasure this exceptional coin. Next is the 5 since 2010 from Australia. Is one of the most sought-after coins by collectors worldwide. Its rarity is not immediately obvious, as it shares a design with the standard circulating coins of the same year, yet subtle differences make it exceptionally valuable. Minted in limited quantities, the 5 since 2010 has a story rooted in the Royal Australian Mint's unusual production circumstances that year. A small batch of coins was struck with an error, which has become the focal point of collectors' attention. The design itself is familiar to Australians. The iconic echidna on the reverse, symbolizing resilience and uniqueness. However, the specific 2010 coin exhibits minor variations in strike depth and rim alignment, creating a distinct collectible version. Numismatists have long debated whether these differences were accidental or intentional. Some suggest that a die flaw occurred during production, producing coins that are slightly off-center or feature double details. Collectors prize these variations, as only a few hundred coins are confirmed to exist in pristine condition. The combination of scarcity and unique characteristics has propelled the 5 since 2010 to legendary status among coin enthusiasts. Sales records from private auctions and collector sales demonstrate how quickly the value of the 5 since 2010 can escalate. Coins in uncirculated condition have attracted bids far exceeding typical market expectations for a 5-cent coin. Beyond its monetary value, the 5 since 2010 carries historical significance. It reflects the minting challenges and the precision of the Royal Australian Mint during that period, adding a layer of intrigue for historians and numismatists alike. Collectors often spend years searching through batches of circulated coins, hoping to discover a hidden gem. The 5 since 2010 is a prime example of a coin that can appear ordinary but hold extraordinary value to the knowledgeable eye. Online numismatic communities have contributed to the coin's rising fame, sharing detailed images and documentation of verified 5 since 2010 specimens. This exposure has increased demand and awareness among international collectors, The current estimated value of the 5 cents 2010 in top condition is around $870,000, making it one of the highest valued Australian coins ever sold. Its rarity ensures that this value will likely continue to rise in the coming years. Auction houses take special precautions when handling such coins, often requiring protective casing and authentication before any transaction. Each verified 5 cents 2010 is meticulously documented to preserve its provenance. The allure of the 5 cents 2010 extends beyond collectors. It fascinates casual enthusiasts and historians alike. Its story exemplifies how small variations and minting quirks can transform a simple coin into a treasured and highly valuable artifact.